So working harder won't automatically make you successful. Now, I learned this lesson a long time ago. This was in the old days when I was building websites. And I took a particularly difficult project and I vowed to finish it in 72 hours. What's crazy, I didn't even accept that much money for it, so I don't even know why I said it. Now, day one was fine, right? I was locked in, I was motivated. I was gonna finish the website. Day two, same thing. I might have been a little bit tired, but all I was leaving for during these days was a little bit of water, and I go right back to it. But on day three changed my entire perspective on working hard. So I walk out of the room into the kitchen to get me some water, and right there, right in front of me, I see this little porcupine shadow figure walking around, and walking around in a top hat. I was hallucinating. I'd worked so hard that I was hallucinating, and I realized that it was time to wrap this up and get to sleep. I did finish the website. But what did I really gain? Maybe a story that people be like, oh man, you're a hard worker, but I really hadn't got ahead in business. I didn't make any more money just because I worked harder. A lot of times people get the fallacy that hard work automatically or somehow magically equals more success. Here's the best example. It doesn't matter how good of a person you are. If you're farming or if you're a gardener, you have to understand how to actually work the land if you're going to reap harvest. There's no other way. So the same thing applies when it's entrepreneurship. Most people are not thinking in a certain way, and since they're not thinking in a certain way, they're going to work hard and spin their wheels forever and never get anywhere. What's really going to stop you is your mindset. So I like to put this up on the screen to show people the psychological warfare that you're going to go through when it comes to entrepreneurship. This is why I emphasize this. What are some of the things we're used to seeing? Fear. You don't go because you're scared something might happen if you do. Maybe feeling like you need to learn more or research more. Now, why do I bring this up? Because it's like being a doctor. If you don't know what type of symptoms you have, or you don't know what you're diagnosed with, there's no way to treat it. But as an entrepreneur, understanding that just because I work harder, just because I'm a good person, doesn't mean I'm going to be successful. You have to be willing to go through the process of learning from your mistakes and then diagnosing where you're having procrastination in order to be successful. One great example of this is I wasn't a social person. So a lot of times to bridge the gap between bringing clients in, I had to be more social. So it didn't matter how hard I worked. If I didn't go out there and talk to people and be more social, nothing was going to change. When I was able to diagnose that problem, I was able to change it, and then I was able to move forward. Find out what are the things that are holding you back. What are the things you're scared to do that you just need to do? What are the forms of resistance that you're holding on to that are stopping you from being successful? Once you have those, then you'll be able to succeed as an entrepreneur. If you want to help with this, all you have to do is comment fast lane below. We're going to send you a guide with 10 principles to help you be successful in entrepreneurship. And also, we're building free websites for entrepreneurs. It's about to come to an end. So if you want to get in on that program, comment next below. All you're responsible for after that is your hosting and your software. That sounds like a fair trade? Comment next below. I'll see you tomorrow.